What's up guys, and welcome back to MOV Plus. Hope you're all keeping well out there. Looking at the warm-up now guys, we're gonna start things off with a minute of cardio of your choice. So you can decide what you wanna do there. We're gonna go with a light plate ground overhead, which is gonna look like this. Okay, so you're touching to the ground and then locking out overhead. We do that for the first minute. The next 4 minutes, what we're gonna do is alternate between 20 skips. So grabbing our skipping rope and doing single unders. Just gonna look like this. That then rolls into 10 sit-ups. So setting ourselves up on the ground, either with or without an ab mat, either is fine. But laying back and then sitting up nice and tall. And the last one there is 5 up downs. So we'll be going from a grounded position in the push-up position and then standing up nice and tall, moving in and out of that one. So those 3 movements will just be on repeat for those remaining 4 minutes. Good to go? All right, starting in 10. So 1 minute of cardio of your choice. We are going in 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So with this one, guys, we've deliberately gone a very light plate. It's important that this one stays continuous throughout the whole minute, so don't grab anything super duper heavy that's gonna have you stopping and needing rest. This is really more about just kind of getting the body moving, getting the blood flowing. So the weight plate itself is just there for something to kind of hang on to. It's the actual just movement itself that's gonna get everything loosened up and get those joints moving. Now, if you are doing this movement, guys, you wanna think about a nice flat back. So as Em comes down, she's gonna kind of soften the knees just a little bit, but it's a big hip hinge while she's keeping that spine in a neutral position. And then at the top, she's got that head just slightly poked through, getting that nice lockout position. But again, you guys can pick whatever you want with that one. Things like jumping jacks, any kind of burpees, running high knees, stuff like that is cool. So 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna move into the 20 skips next. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So grabbing the skipping rope, guys, we want to set ourselves up with a nice upright body position. So I always like to visualize like a pogo stick. It's straight up and down. There's no bends or breaks in that. I'm gonna be on the balls of the feet, okay, doing 20 reps of that one. That then moves to those 10 sit-ups. And we're using an ab mat, guys. This is just for a little bit of added kind of support in that low back. It also allows us to kind of open up those abs and stretch out a little bit more each rep. If you don't have it, don't stress too much. I would recommend though, if you're doing this on hard ground, to put maybe like a towel or a yoga mat or something underneath your butt, just for the sake of comfort. So 10 reps there, and then I'm gonna hit up 5 up downs. So there's really kind of 2 key positions with this, guys. We're thinking about a nice tall stand up. So head, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, everything stacked tall. And then we come down into that push-up position. Okay, so looking at all those same joints lining up again in that bottom position. Now with the arm position on any kind of skipping, guys, we're looking at trying to kind of rein in that upper arm. Hands should be like they've just kind of flipped out from the pocket, so just slightly forward of the body there, and just getting that nice, efficient little flick from the wrists. Tiniest little bit of movement at the elbows, but not too much. And you notice as Em goes through this, she's going to keep her butt glued to the ground. Sometimes it's tempting to kind of lock those abs on and almost do like a hollow rock over the top of it. What happens there is the bum's going to lift up and then slam back down to the ground. We end up getting a sore tailbone. So we want to make sure we allow that to stay still and let that spine kind of curve over the pad. So a good thing that Em's doing here is she's going narrow at the back with the feet and then wide at the top. That just allows her to really prop those hips up nice and high. All right, back onto the skips. Now, if you don't happen to have a skipping rope at home, guys, just literally just jumps on the spot. You can just mimic the movement. That'll be enough to get that heart rate up, get us nice and warmed up. Okay, 90 seconds to go. Now, as far as like a standard of movement goes, guys, we want to think about at the back, we're going to touch the ground, whether that's with a straight arm reaching back or bent arm kind of touching just above the head. And then that is going to come up to touching the toes at the top. And that way we're ensured to get the same range of motion every single time. You can also use that kind of that arm motion to swing through and create a little bit of momentum. Okay, 1 more minute. Nice. On the sit-ups again, so 10 reps here. So 30 more seconds. If you're feeling good, you can kind of up the tempo a little bit. It's up to you. If you're feeling good, feeling like the joints get nice and loose, just do your speed. Last 15 seconds. And time. Alrighty, so that is the warm-up done, guys.